Hi everybody, I've decided to do a tea leaf fortune card reading for June, but it doesn't really matter when you come to this. It's kind of endless, if you know what I mean. It's not well, it does have a time scale because we've got the months of the year on these cards, right? So what will happen is, those who are familiar with pick a card, you pick 1, 2, 3 or 4, or you know, one of them, or if you're drawn to whatever. But there's a card on top, okay, and this is for the month of the year. So say it falls on April, well, it'll be next April if you're reading it in June. So it's just if the month is already passed, it will be the following year. That's just what to clarify that. So it's just basically whenever you come to this reading is when it is pertinent to you and your situation. Before I start, I just want to thank everybody who's booked a reading with me and who's donated to the channel. Thank you very much, it really helps. It helps for like some new things like batteries and things. I mean, a battery for this camera is like £24 British, a lot of money. So it just helps to keep the channel up and running. And thank everybody. How it works, guys, is because most of my clients are from abroad. They are mainly America and Canada. So what happens is, if you just email me with whatever it is that you want to ask, please don't ask me a medical question. If somebody's got something horrible going on, go to your doctor. Use your discretion with something like that, okay? Or just, you know, your common sense, if you like. But if it's something to do with your relationships, family, general reading about your career, that kind of idea is not a problem, because I don't feel that that kind of pressure of predicting whether someone's going to live or die, if you like, okay? So that's the kind of things that I do. And what I will do, because of the time scale, with me being in Scotland and other people being around the world, I do a video. So I would make a video and send you the link to the video, and it means that you can go back and listen to it, you know, if it's not quite clear at the time. So it's there for you to listen to, and you would have to use one of these converters from British pounds to whatever currency it is that you use. Email me first at faithstrachan1@gmail.com. It's on my main page, you will see it there. Right, let's get started. I'm going to be going from left to right, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what you would do is pause your video, see where you feel drawn, and choose that number, okay? Right, let's get started, guys. No further ado, I'm assuming you've paused. Sorry, I've got a cat here. If you see you know where it is. Those that are familiar with my channel have already met Oscar, and he's a handful, so he could appear here at any moment. Right, those that picked number 1, we have the feather, the vine, the cracked cup, a dark-haired woman, or dark woman, that could be dark skin or hair, dark eyes, something like that. And the month that this is going to be pertinent for is the month of October. So let's see. It would seem, guys, there's a situation in your life you're feeling really stuck with, because the cracked cup is you're feeling really quite dissatisfied. There's something in your life, you could be feeling quite hemmed in. Here's a cracked cup, and it's on a road, but the road is getting narrower and narrower. And I feel that's the way you feel your life is going at the moment. You're feeling like your options are becoming less and less, whether it be in your romantic life, your marriage or your job, but you're feeling really dissatisfied. And it could be happening in the month of October. We have the vine here, and it says seek out the information that will help you, but look at the vine. The vine is on a tree, and it looks like it's all very tangled. What do vines do? Vines kind of strangle something that it gets its grip on. Sorry guys, I hope I'm on camera. it strangles, it takes a strangulation grip. So please don't let this feeling of being dissatisfied or feeling dissatisfied with life get a grip of you, because it can lead on to some, it can lead on to depression. So those that have picked number 1, be really careful, because there's something going to be happening in October, that there's information that's not going to be very what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to really need to hunt it down, because on this vine we do have the flowers blooming. They're just coming up, so the information is there, but you're going to need to seek it out. It's not going to come willingly to you. This is something that you are going to need to really cut through all the nonsense to get to. Hang on, I need to fix my camera. Yeah, I just feel that you're really, I don't know if it's a situation where you need this other information that is making you feel like this, but there's something going to be that you're going to need to get the bottom of, because it's absolutely making you feel hemmed in. We have the feather here. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Now I'm looking at the dark haired woman here, and if you look at this card, sorry number 1, yours isn't very cheery, but it looks to me that in the month of October, this could be somebody that you absolutely had all the faith in, because this here is the lilies, and the lilies are dying, and that is the death of a spiritual love. So when I look at this, to me, you are absolutely taken aback. Somebody is being very insincere, is going to be very insincere with you, to the point of where you just cannot rely on them anymore. This could have been a person that you've known for a long time, could have been even a family member that promises maybe to do something for you and maybe help you out of this situation, or has got information that you need, but they're being very evasive for whatever reason. In the mix of all this, there's going to be a dark woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair, and normally in these readings, when there's a person in the reading, it's to do with them, the rest of the situation. So somebody that is around you with dark hair, dark skin, dark eyes, dark complexion, is going to be very evasive in the month of October with you, and holding back information that you need to get out of this feeling of being dissatisfied with your life. That's number 1. And before you shoot the messenger, I just pull these cards. Okay, this is not going to be for everybody. Remember, you do have free will before I start getting hate mail. That's for October. Oscar, get out the way, please. Love you dearly, but you do this all the time. Stop it. Be a good boy just for once. Naughty cat. Right, for the month of... For number 2, we have, let me see, July. And if you're looking at this in July, it could be still happening for you, or the following July. Oscar, don't. Thank goodness for that, he's taking the hint. Right, let me see. We have the cup. We have the firecracker. The purse, oh, it's a good one. And the coins. Wow. Whoever picked number 2, July is going to be fantastic. Because here we have the cup. Now the cup, it says you should accept valid criticism. I've got a feeling that in July, either this July or next July, somebody that you know that you're quite close with is going to maybe criticise something that you're doing. It could be the way you work, or how you're running something, or whatever it is. But don't take it as a negative, because this is going to come out quite positive if you look at it in a positive. It's like taking constructive criticism, basically. Okay, here we have this lovely little tea set with the big cup, you know, the huge cup and the tiny wee teapot, and you could say, that doesn't really, you would be better with a bigger teapot, that kind of idea. It's not going to be earth-shattering, but take it on board as a positive and go with whatever this form of criticism is, because there's going to be firecrackers going off for you. Something really exciting is going to come in for you in the month of July. Okay, something exciting. We've got the fireworks here, something that's going to really get your juices flowing. You're feeling almost ecstatic because it's going to bring in money. Because we've got the purse and it says pay attention to your finances. Now it could be you're going to start spending willy-nilly and not investing because you've got money coming in. Because with the coins here, money will be coming to you, so it looks like you're going to be having a windfall of some kind. I don't know if this is a huge, maybe you're going to get a pay rise or a wee lottery win or something lucky is coming in with money for you, but it's telling you to pay attention to how you're spending it. Don't blow it on something silly. You could look to maybe invest it or put it away, put some of it away for a rainy day. But a great month in July for those that picked number 2. Money coming in, excitement, and basically, I'm also wondering if this constructive criticism could be what is going to jog you on, and whatever it is, it's going to bring in money. Maybe you're doing something, maybe you're an artist and you're doing something a particular way, and somebody says, well, maybe you shouldn't do it this way, you could do it that way, and then the money starts coming in because the actual advice wasn't meant in a negative manner, because it is going to become quite positive for you. Those that picked number 2. Number 3 for the month of August, we have the teapot, we have the sun, we have the owl, and we have the flag. Right, the teapot. You are going to have a new friend. It says here a deep friendship with someone of the same sex is coming in for you. Okay, you either already know this person or a new friendship's coming in of the same sex, and it's going to be significant. It could be maybe somebody coming into a new place of work, or you meet them at a club that you go to, or a gym or something. But this particular person is going to be important for you, especially in the month of August. Or August is when they're going to show their face, because it's going to bring in a lot of happiness and well-being. You're really going to click with this person. It's almost going to be like a kind of soulmate, like as if they're in your soul tribe, if you know what I mean, if you understand what that means. It feels like family, because they're going to bring a lot of happiness and well-being. I'm also feeling in the month of August, if you've have any kind of illness or sickness or feeling a bit run down, you're going to have a lot of well-being. Whatever it is that's been wrong with you is going to lift. Okay, that's maybe been a bit depressed in the last few months. It seems that August is going to be a fabulous month for lifting that particular mood. We have the owl, and you're going to be getting some right good advice coming to you. You're going to be having great advice. I wonder if it's this new person that's coming in, this good friend is going to be giving you some good advice, and this person's very wise. You know, keep this person close to you, because I feel that they're going to be a good ally for whatever reason in the month of August. We've got the flag here. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Well, there you go. The good advice could be coming from this person. Maybe you're self-employed and you do something to a particular standard, but someone else, you know, you're thinking to yourself, maybe I should cut this out, or you know, do it in a more economical way. Don't do it. Don't lower your standards. Do your job to the best of your ability. Don't try and cut corners, because you'll end up losing customers or business that way. It can also mean your moral standards as well. If you really truly believe something, in a cause, or I say cause, I don't know, your political stance, whatever it is, don't be swayed just to be popular. Okay, don't lower your moral judgments just to fit in. That's what I feel for this, and that's for August for those that picked number 3. Number 4 we have for the month of September. Let me see. We have the rabbit. I love getting the rabbit. I always think it's quite exciting for the people. I'll tell you why in a minute. We have the mountain road. We have the leg, And with the grasshopper, oh, this is a lot. This is quite a lot happening for those that pick number 4 for September. We've got the rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. You could be really passionate up in the month of September, guys. Okay, a really passionate month for you. A lot of sex, a lot of romancing, if you like, happening in September. But it moves completely away from that, because from your sex life and your, you know, your personal life, for those other people, we've got the Mount Node. It says that you're on the road to success. Now, it could be in any area of your life, okay? This will pertain to whoever is listening to this. It could be to do with your relationships as well. But what it's warning you, if you can look at this is a mountain. It's got a really windy road. Be careful as you're going on this road to success, because one wrong foot, you could be right off it. So for as much as you're on the right road to success, make sure you stay on that right road. Don't deviate. Don't deviate from the path that you feel that you're supposed to be on in the month of September, because it would be so easy to take the wrong turn and come off your path. So that's like a little warning for you, because I looked at the rest of them, and this is a leg stepping into a new experience. So this is some, you know, you don't know if it's a male or a female leg, but it's a well-formed leg. And it's basically telling you that you are going to be stepping into something completely new. So keep your bearings with you, because again, it could be easily, you know, you could easily twist this ankle on this road if you don't watch what it is that you're doing. Really be focused. Maybe this, you know, I'm wondering, guys, see, because this new beginning, something new is happening for you. You're on the right track, but I'm wondering if you're going, your mind is going to be, you know, your mind's going to be split between a romance, this fabulous sexual energy, and what this new path is. And it's telling you to maybe, because it says too much concern, as in it's overwhelming your mind. So be careful of this relationship, because it could take you off your path of what it is you're supposed to be doing, because something new is coming in for you. And if you don't concentrate and really put your all into it, then you could step off and go and completely go off the beaten track. Because here we have the grasshopper, and the situation is in the balance. It requires a careful handling, because you can see this wee grasshopper. I know they're awful light, but it's balancing on a little bit of like a leaf. And again, one false move and the grasshopper will be thrown off. So it's all about balance. It's all about balancing out your what's important to you and your main priorities in the month of September, because it would be so easy for something to be overwhelming. It could be this relationship that's coming in for you in September, or this, whatever this is for this person, this sexual relationship, that it's going to maybe rock things in a different way, for maybe the way that your life is supposed to go. So just this, it's almost like a little, not a warning, but it's just bringing it to a head to be careful in the month of September with a relationship, because it might take you off your path. That's for September. So that's for number 4, and I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. If you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I love to hear from you to see if anything ever comes up for this. Quite a few people in the past have, you know, come back on and told me certain things have came to pass. So let's hope that you get something good, especially for those that pick number, you know if you've picked it. So thanks again, everybody. Thanks again for those that have donated and those that have booked readings. Fabulous, I really appreciate it, and I hope to speak to everybody later in the month. Bye, guys.